Hi Group 1. Why do I feel stuck now and how can I move forward? You've got King of Wands on reverse, and the reason behind this is Two of Swords, and the advice is Queen of Pentacles. Why do you feel stuck now? The reason why you feel stuck now is probably you're facing difficulties with your physical body, maybe your health. Maybe something happened significant recently, and the reason behind this is Two of Swords. Maybe you have to make a choice according to your health. Or maybe there are two choices that you're dealing with. What? I need to do some clarification here, but the choices is the key why you feel stuck right now. And how can you move forward? Just know that you're going to be able to have more in the future. Yeah, don't throw away your future or hopes, because there's something you haven't seen or something you don't see coming, and it will come. So don't worry about it and stay grounded. You know, it's really important for you to stay grounded at this moment. Eight of Cups is at the bottom of the deck, so you need to, Five of Cups in reverse, right? Yeah, you need to walk away from this certain, what is it, certain philosophy, or it's almost like maybe you should not cling on to the common sense that people talk about, because your life is very different, and that's why you're struggling with the choices that you would have to make. Maybe in the future or maybe at this moment. King of Wands in reverse. This could be about your partner as well, being harsh on you. Or maybe you're dealing with a father figure or parents or somebody who's really taking away confidence from you. But keep your confidence, because what this person is saying is nonsense. So there are many stories, but that's probably why you feel stuck now. Maybe you felt sick because of that situation. Like you became sick because of the situation, or maybe you got injured because of that situation. 10 of Wands, you gotta drop some responsibilities here. Like you're trying too hard. Yeah, you're trying too hard at this moment. Please protect your health. Yeah, Green Aventurine Stone is about health. You know, protecting your health and protecting your heart. Not just romantic, but love in general. Okay? King of Wands in reverse is clarified by Eight of Wands in reverse, Temperance in reverse, Eight of Pentacles. Okay, you are working hard enough. That is for sure. You're working hard enough. So give some credits to yourself, some pat on your back. You're doing fine. You're doing fine. Like, I can say that. And it's either you worked too hard and you have become sick, or maybe you got injured. You know, I've been through that too, so don't worry about it. You know, don't be embarrassed. I've been through that too. And maybe you're feeling very emotionally unstable right now, but you just know that you're working really hard on this just to recover from this as well. So don't blame yourself and don't put too much responsibilities or too much pressure on to you now, because that's not what you're supposed to do now. Okay? And if there's somebody else who's blaming you, forget it. Ignore that person. Don't worry about that like nonsense, because you are working hard enough. Okay, and then Two of Swords is clarified by the choices, right? 10 of Cups in reverse. Okay, the Lovers in reverse and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe you are at the crossroads whether you should like choose your family or choose your lover or choose your career. Maybe not only two. Maybe you're dealing with too many choices now. It's not like I don't think you're happy with this for having many choices. Usually when people have many choices, they're happy because it looks freedom, right? Like it looks freedom to them. But for you, You're confused now. So you're trying really hard to listen to your intuition and try to choose the right one for you. And you're trying hard enough. But maybe it's time for you to put down some swords because you're tired. It's not the right time to make a decision. Yeah, this is not the right timing to make a decision. That's what I can say. That's for sure. So if you're thinking about quitting your job, or if you're thinking of breaking up, or if you're thinking about getting divorced, or if you're thinking about giving up every hope that you had in your mind because of this, don't do it now. Don't do it now. It's not the right timing for you. What you have to do is to take care of yourself. I know. If you have these struggles, I know you can't. But try. Try. This is not good for you, good for your health. And how can you move forward? Queen of Pentacles. Wish card, Nine of Cups, Six of Wands in reverse, and Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay, something good is coming your way, so don't worry about it. And, even if you feel like you're not good enough, you're a failure, or you're a loser even, you're not. You're not. That's all in your head. That's all in your head. That's the story that your brain make up. And that's what happens to human beings. Like, we all always deal with difficulties that's made up in our mind. So I know it's try to get away from this, but try to focus on the good things that might come to your way. Okay, because wish card, this is Nine of Cups. Like, even their difficulties, if you're gonna be so happy that you wouldn't. Sorry, like I'm excited that I can't talk right now. You wouldn't see any flaws in your life, even though there are, because you're so happy. You're gonna be so happy in the future. Okay, so just know that you're gonna be satisfied with your life. Yeah, so that's what I have for you. I hope it helped, and I wish you good luck, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Hi, Crypto. Why do I feel stuck now, and how can I move forward? You've got Knight of Wands. The reason behind this is Page of Cups in reverse, and an advice is King of Cups in reverse. Why do you feel stuck now? Because you're rushing. Because you're rushing towards something. It's almost like maybe you lost the goal, but you still feel like you have to run forever. And Page of Cups in reverse is the reason behind this. Maybe the reality is not going as you wished or as you imagined in the past. Or maybe somebody deceived you, like told you a lie that it's going to be fine in the future, but it's not working out in your favor. And advice is King of Cups in reverse. I'm not sure about this advice. I'm not sure what it has to say, because how can you move forward? I think there are two. One, if there's anybody who's giving you advice with it's not their bad intentions, but if somebody is controlling, if somebody is trying to control your emotions, let's say, you do feel depressed, or you do feel anxious, right? And if there's somebody saying that you're not feeling anxious, you're fine, just move forward and just do your work. If there's anybody like that, you don't have to listen to that person now. It could be your dad, it could be your boss, it could be your company, it could be anybody. Don't listen to that person, but listen to your own intuition and your own emotion. Okay? And then the second story is that if you're feeling emotionally unstable because of the rushing, it's time for you to recognize that and face that, because there could be another factor that's making you feel rushed. Okay, so let's do some clarification here. Yeah, because purification is important here. Cleansing. So get rid of unnecessary things in your life. Maybe you should clean your house. Maybe you should I have a feeling that you need some rituals to center your mind. Maybe you don't even have a time to have a cup of tea in the morning. Maybe you don't even have time to sleep at night, but you should sleep. You should take some rest. This is very important. Very important. Why? Because you're important. Okay, it's not aligning well. So, yeah, obviously align. Oh, yeah, because physical and emotion are not aligning together. That's why you feel stuck now. It's like on a hamster wheel, but not getting anything, or not getting happiness that you wanted. Two of Pentacles in reverse. You're juggling too many things. You gotta drop something. Otherwise, you're gonna drop both of them, right? Knight of Wands is clarified by the World in reverse. The Sun. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, great. You have two major arcanas in the happiest card in the Pentacles. And why do you feel stuck? You're rushing too much. Maybe you're very young and you don't want something to end. And you have a really specific image of yourself in the future, and you want to make your dreams come true, which is probably to have a family and to get wealthy. And maybe you want to have children, or maybe you feel like you have to protect your innocence, and in order for you to do that, you need money. That's what probably you're feeling right now. But you know, if you can do it with happiness, I think it's going to be a fulfilling moment. However, the World in reverse, meaning that there must be some fears beneath it. There must be some fears and anxiety that makes you feel rushed, even though you're pursuing your dreams right now. Page of Cups in reverse is clarified by Page of Swords in reverse. Okay, Two of Swords in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, you don't trust yourself right now. I feel like you don't trust your choices that you made in the past, and you don't trust yourself. You don't trust your intelligence, maybe, or you don't trust somebody. Like, you know, like I said, you know, King of Cups in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse, meaning that maybe you have listened to your parents and try to make a route for yourself for the future. Maybe it's a classic way. You know, graduate from high school, college, and get a job and get certifications related to jobs as well, and get married and have children and make more money, and you know, move toward the abundance and all that stuff. But maybe they're asking too much from you, you know, because it's good to have a dream, but maybe they're setting a bar way too high for you, that it's impossible to jump the bar. Jump off the bar or jump over the bar. Because you're a human being. You're not an android. You're not a robot. You're not a robot. So you have to maintain your body. You have to take some sleep. And you know, there's flow as well, you know. I don't know. Okay, so King of Cups in reverse is clarified by Six of Pentacles in reverse, and Nine of Cups in reverse, and Ace of Wands. I have a feeling that there's somebody, or maybe it could be the society, but they're giving you way too much pressure on you, that you have to give in so much, like every tiny bit of yourself to other people. Maybe it could be about your children or family or partner or elderlies or somebody, and not getting anything for you, and they somehow think that it's the standard of their life, but that's not true. You gotta enjoy some life, because Nine of Cups, I mean, this is a wish card and it's universal. That's bad, you know? You gotta feel happiness in life, even in a difficult time. I mean, it's not like you have to, but it'll be nice, right? It means that at least you have to have some clues to feel happiness, to feel happy in a difficult time. But now, I don't know who it is, but somebody or some entity is telling you that you're not supposed to feel happy. That kind of vibe that I'm getting here, and I don't like it. I don't like it. You deserve happiness and you deserve health. You deserve health. And still, they expect you to be healthy and still energetic and just go forward and move on and move on and move on. That's why you feel stuck. It's almost like you're very close to the burnout. You're very close to the burnout, I would say. So I think I would say slow down. Slow down. And you have to face your emotional state. If you feel like your emotion is like all over the place, it's time for you to stop and calm yourself, calm your nerve, right? So take some moment to sit in the chair and really reflect on what you're doing and what you want to pursue and what you have done in the past. And it's really important for you to have that kind of time alone, okay? Because I don't want you guys to have burnout and not be able to get up for like 5 or 10 years. No, that's not, that's going to be hard, okay? That's going to be hard. And if you're dealing with somebody or entity, or I don't know, maybe it could be a society, it could be a company, or it could be a country even, to make you rush, that's their business. That is their business. It's your life. It's your life. And so you can choose to slow down, okay? And you can still work by slowing down, because it's not like you have to stop forever. I have a feeling that you were probably so scared of being, how do I say this? I think you're so scared of not moving forward. You I don't know. I feel the exhaustion from you. I can't talk, I feel really so strong exhaustion from you. So you gotta stop now, okay? And I think the fear that you have is that you don't want to stop here, because if you stop here, you wouldn't be able to continue moving forward, and I might stumble and I might lose everything and all this stuff. I think that's your core fear here. So you gotta, if you have some time, or maybe if you have a therapist, then maybe you could talk about it, to resolve a little bit about your fears. And don't try to rely just on tarot, because tarot can guide you, give you a guidance, of course, but we cannot solve problems for you guys. It's really you who has to live the life and go on a journey, right? Yeah. So I hope it helped, and this is my reading for you, and I wish you good luck, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Hi, group 3. Why do I feel stuck now, and how can I move forward? You've got the Emperor in reverse, and the background story is Judgment in reverse, and the advice is 7 Swords. What is saying, Spirit? What are you saying? The reason why you feel stuck now. Obviously, you're feeling down, and you're feeling probably very weak now. 2 major arcanas. This is a huge one. Maybe it's time for you to take care of your health more than anything, and your heart. The reason behind this. It has something to do with your family matters. It could be about your parents or family that you came from, or maybe the family that you already created. And maybe, well, it really depends on the life stage you are in. Maybe you are done with raising your children and now you have to focus on your life. Or maybe you're feeling like you lost the opportunities to have family and feeling really low, and that's why you feel stuck now. But the advice here is the Seven of Swords, meaning that you don't have to trust that story. Yeah, it's almost like take it easy. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. Well, I know it's gonna be hard for you to take it easy, even I said so on this tarot reading, but I think at least what your spirit is saying, that you don't have to fully believe in what people are saying or what the media is saying about your health, about your mental health. Of course, it's really important to take care of yourself. So if you have any difficulties in physical or mental, then I would recommend you to go to the doctor, maybe home doctor, and talk about your health issues. That's like the first step that you can take to take care of your body, right? So please don't solely rely on tarot reading, because tarot readers cannot fix your health issues. We can only guide you to just a little bit of your life, okay? Just a little bit of support. But you have to decide what to do with your life, right? I wonder about the Judgment in the verse. But something is coming back to you. Renewal. So don't throw away your hope. Maybe you're feeling like you're stuck now, but I think things are moving slowly. I think things are moving slowly without letting you know. Or maybe you don't know that something is happening in background. Maybe it's a movement. Or maybe it's something that everybody's wishing for. Or maybe you're feeling like you lost your identity. 10 of Cups. So yeah, obviously it has something to do with your family. Work-life balance as well. Emperor in a verse is clarified by 4 of Wands in a verse, 9 of Wands in a verse, and Ace of Cups. See, give yourself some love to yourself now. Not to anybody, but to yourself. Because right now, even if you're having a happy time, let's say you're having a barbecue party, you're supposed to feel happy, but you're not happy. Why? Because you're so exhausted right now. And you don't... maybe you're feeling like you lost the opportunity to be happy, that you cannot fully enjoy the moment with other people when you're supposed to feel happy. Well, you're not really supposed to feel happy, but when you want to feel happy. Yeah. But you know what? It might sound a little too light. However, since this card is out, it's okay to decide to take it easy. And give yourself love. Meaning that maybe you haven't been able to put yourself on the priority. Or maybe you were not taking care of yourself. Maybe you were drinking less water. Maybe you should drink more water. Or maybe you should take a slow, nice, warm bath. Or take a walk outside, feel the sunshine and hear the nature, hear the sound of the nature. You should take that time to take care of yourself. Yeah. And Judgment in the verse is clarified by Page of Cups, the Devil, Knight of Pentacles. Well, there could be two stories. It could be, ever since you're young, there could be some entity, maybe it's a company, country, your parents have always told you to beat a certain image, to be their ideal. But that was coming from their ego, let's say. and now you're stuck. Now you feel like you're stuck now because you have tried everything they expected you to do, and maybe you've done everything. However, you're not fulfilled inside. That's one of the story. Second story is that maybe there was somebody who was stopping you from having abundance. I don't know who that is, but you're so creative. Okay, you're somebody who has a lot of love to people. You're creative. Your imagination is like brilliant, and you're somebody who can stay grounded. Have stability. It could be slow, but you can still. I think you're somebody who worked really hard to establish that you want. Maybe it's about purchasing a land, or purchasing a house, or building a family. You have ability to work really hard. However, there could be something or someone who was stopping you from getting what you wanted, making your dreams come true. And this is a very bad one, the devil. So, well, literally it could be about your partner, or well, I don't know. It could be a bad side of traditions as well. But advice, how can you move forward, right? And Seven of Swords is clarified by the Seven of Cups in reverse, great. Ten of Swords in reverse, and Three of Swords. Okay, you have to decide what to do, and you do have a choice. You do have a choice, and actually you have a lot of choice now, maybe at least 7. And you get to choose something that you wished for. Okay? Maybe you're feeling stuck now, and maybe you're feeling confused now, but you're going to be able to decide what to do in the future. So don't worry about your choices. And if you could do that, you're going to be able to get away from this statement. Now maybe it's like this, very hurting, very depressed, and very hopeless. However, it's going to be over soon, like so over soon, maybe within 10 days. Okay? So believe that everything's going to be okay. And Three of Swords. There could be some breakup or heartbreak that you experienced before. And this is something that you need to probably face now, because it seems like this is becoming your fear. Maybe it has related to the devil or the judgment in reverse, right? So there is definitely something that you need to do some self-reflection on. But once you found what this is, you're going to be able to move forward. Take it easy, right? 7 and 3, 10. Yeah, completion. So I know it's hard, but try to take it lightly, and at the same time trying to find what your heartbreak is, and observe it, and really sit down with yourself and talk to yourself. Have a nice conversation with yourself. Well, you could use, I don't know, books to gain some wisdom, or even ChatGPT or some other AI. I don't know what's out there, because there's so many. Yeah, but do some self-reflection, and I'm pretty sure that's going to help. Yeah, and try not to do it too hard at the same time, and take care of yourself by taking a walk outside and drinking more water, and to hydrate your body and make your circulation work better. Yeah, that's what I have for you. I hope it helped, and I wish you good luck, and I'll see you soon. Bye.